Victor, how would you kind of evaluate the offensive line's performance as a whole over the weekend?
I think we did pretty good. We was communicating well. We got a lot of things to clean up, but I think just being where we were supposed to be and pointing and communicating through the loud noise and the crowd noise, so that was a good thing for us to be able to operate in a hostile environment.
Lane's credited Caden's getting back healthy as helping kind of establish that run game over these last 4 games. But for y'all up front, what have y'all seen maybe that's improved or turned the corner?
Just being on the same page and getting back to the fundamentals, I think that's probably the best thing. Like just trusting our fundamentals and just going out and doing what our coaches want us to do. I think just keeping it simple, not being too exotic, and just running the ball and being aggressive and finishing on guys, finishing on blocks.
Talked about doing a good job in communication. Do you feel like that was something y'all kind of had to settle into, especially after that first drive?
Oh, for sure. Just getting used to the crowd noise, getting used to what we're trying to do, what we're trying to operate and do. Obviously, we had a couple setbacks that first drive, so just kind of like settling in and like, all right, we had a couple setbacks. Let's go out and just score.
Talking about keeping it simple, what does that mean in an offensive line sense, as best you can to like an uneducated eye? I mean, what's happening that's simple that's helping you guys succeed?
Just simply just trust your instincts. Don't get caught up in like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Just see the call, know the call, do your job. That's the kind of 3 principles. See the call, know the call, do your job, and just do it to the best of your ability every play. And so when the whistle blows, then you let off. But until then, you just do the call and do your job one play at a time.
I think after the Alabama game, Lane challenged y'all's room specifically, and y'all responded. But what was that like, and how have you kind of seen that carry on over those 3 games after?
I think it's been a good job. I think we put a focus on just being individually challenged, and then as a room being like, all right, it's on our backs every week to establish the run, especially on the road, and establish the run to kind of set up those passes, set up Trey, set up those versatile receivers on the outside, and get Dart comfortable back there, and so give them enough time. So by establishing the run, so I think that's getting Q some touches too. So getting Dew back there, so just getting the offense running through us a little bit more.
Seems like the recurring theme the previous 3 games, despite wins in all of those games, is just not being able to play a complete game. Just just in between offense, defense, special teams. What do you feel like as a team is really kind of keeping y'all from that in your eye?
I don't know what's keeping us from us. I just think once it clicks, it's going to click, and it's going to turn us up a little bit more. I mean, that's what's scary. Like, I'm not scared, but I think that's what's exciting for us. Like, when it all clicks on all 3 phases, I think it's going to be something special. That's what I'm looking forward to.
How do you approach a game where people are saying, oh, it's just Vanderbilt or, something like that? How do you kind of put that to the side and just focus at the task at hand?
I mean, any given Saturday, anybody can beat anybody. I mean, so I never take it as it's just Vandy. I mean, I'm new to the SEC, but I think everybody in this conference is good. So it's just got to go 1-0 every week. And so it doesn't matter who it is, who we play. It could be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It doesn't matter. You got to go out and go 1-0 against any team.
This is your first year with him, but Dart's second year in the system. But from you, what are you seeing from him as just the kind of the leader of that offense?
Confidence, poise, being relaxed, being calm in the storm, like Coach Kiffin says, calm in the storm, weathering the storm. He's telling us that first drive, let's go, let's make a drive. That fourth quarter, he's telling us, let's put it away. I mean, it's just turning into a leader slowly, more and more being that talkative guy throughout the game. And so I think that's nice to hear, nice to see. And so he's turning it up a notch, and it's fun to be back there protecting them and watching them dart through those run lanes sometimes too.
Obviously, the starting 5 become pretty established. I'm curious, in practice, is there any younger guys that have been impressing you that maybe we're not seeing on the field on Saturdays?
I think Jaden is, I wouldn't say he's a younger guy, but Jaden is still a dog. I mean, you got Bryson out there doing some good things. I think, to everybody's a young guy to me, but I think Ethan Fields is a good guy. He's doing a couple good things. Cam East is getting better. I think all those guys are getting better at a little bit of everything, since fall camp. It's nice to see those young guys grinding. Cushman is a dog, puts his head down and work every day. So I think it's nice to see those guys get some work in. Thank you.